Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Young here. Today, I just want to give you guys an update on my experience in China with this virus thing breakout. As you guys know, the Wuhan virus has been going on for like about a month now, and the last video I made on this topic was about 3 weeks ago, when the virus first break out. And since then, there has been some updates and developments. Today it's February 17th, 18th, so about 20 days after Chinese New Year. Uh, so in my city, a lot of stores are still closed, and just like essential stores are open, like the supermarkets and the banks, and they're open now. But most the like individual stores or like private stores are still closed. um, there are more and more people are on the streets now. A lot of people already headed back to the cities for work. For example, Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen. um, as I was saying, when you go back to big cities like Shanghai, Beijing, or Nanjing, or whatever, you have to be quarantined for 14 days before you can return to work. It's basically just you staying at your own place. Make sure you're okay. Make sure you don't have any symptoms of this virus, and then you can safely return to work. So overall, this half the cities, half the country is still on standstill. Um, and the flights and trains and buses are starting running again, so most people have already returned to the cities. And I from the numbers I've seen in the TV and stuff, I would say most the country is under control. Like the virus is under control. It's safe to travel to most cities and areas. It's just like Wuhan and other two cities. Another one is called Xiaogang in Hubei province. Just those couple cities in Hubei is where the virus originated, is still under shutdown. I saw in the news this morning, and they locked down the city of Xiaogang, so you're not even allowed to leave your house anymore. So I think the last time I saw on the news, there was like 50-60,000 people infected in those areas and cities, and so which is still a serious problem for those areas. But outside those areas and most parts of the country, it's safe to travel now. Talking about Beijing, so Beijing is the capital. My dad was just on the phone with some people in Beijing. So my dad travels to Beijing for work, and so he was saying Beijing is still it's still kind of like on lockdown, but it's not lockdown. Like you can travel now, but if you're from outside of Beijing, you have to be quarantined for 14 days. Regarding school, my stepsister is in grade 11, so she was supposed to go back to school on the 17th, which is yesterday. Well, obviously didn't happen, and the new updates is that like she's gonna be going back to school the beginning of March, which is like, so she has already had like a month and a half vacation, like winter break, so which is great for her. And yeah, so slowly everything is going back to normal, but there's still a process to be had. Most people are still wearing face masks when they go out, and so it's something that you have to be careful with. And like it's one of those things that it's always better to be safe than sorry. So taking some measurements, taking some necessary measurements when you travel and stuff is always a good choice. As for my dad and me, and we are still staying at our my hometown. Just like we're planning on return to work later, maybe this week or next week. Just want to give you a little bit more time, see how it goes. But like if you need to travel back to work, you can now. So yeah, And regarding my city, so there were 5 people were diagnosed um, with this virus, but like all 5 of them were cured. So they were all just they cured and left the hospital. So which is great news. So we don't have like a lot of patients are affected in my city at all, and like there was like a couple, but like they were all be cured. So I imagine as time goes on, like it will be the same for more cities. And the good news is like as time goes on, the number of people cured are still going up, and the number of people affected are going down. So which is great. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I will try my best to answer you guys' questions. And why leave to go back to the city sometime next week or this week, I'll be sure to give you guys update. Maybe recording a blog or my traveling. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this update, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.